Now, I don't know about you, but I get an extra charge out of visiting a place for the first time ever, and that's the case today on the program. And by the time we're done, I think you might feel the same way as we tee it up on 27 incredibly beautiful holes and discover so much more in Harbor Springs, Michigan, at a place called Birchwood Farms.
Welcome to Michigan Golf Live Television, shining the spotlight on the best places to play, stay, and celebrate the greatest game on earth. MGL TV takes you from legendary courses close to home to bucket list destinations around the world. If it has great golf, stunning scenery, incredible food, and unforgettable experiences off the course, we're there. Stay connected to Michigan Golf Live 24/7 on Facebook, X, Instagram, and our YouTube channel, and be sure to visit the all-new MGLTV.com. At Michigan Golf Live, we talk golf all the time. And now, here's your host, Bill Hobson.
Hello friends, Bill Hobson here. Welcome into the show, and I sure am glad to have you with us because today we're doing something we don't often do. We are visiting an incredible golf facility that has so much more than that in the form of a private club called Birchwood Farms, located in beautiful northern Michigan in Harbor Springs. This is a place that has 27 incredible holes of golf, activities and amenities for the entire family, and it's also a place that really honors and celebrates tradition. In fact, every year, they compete for something called the Green Coat. You'd be so lucky to have this on your shoulders. We'll explain more about this a little bit later on in the program, but let's get things underway right away.
Hey Bill, could we get that back?
Yeah, I'll get it back. I'm going to dry clean it first. We've got 27 holes to explore, starting with the 9 called the Birches. Let's officially get our journey throughout Birchwood Farms underway. There are 3 nines, the Birches, the Woods, and the Farms. Even I can remember that. But it does help to have a highly skilled professional tour guide in the form of Director of Golf, Cris Cavitt, with nearly 30 years here. And just moments ago, you presented me with a green coat and then promptly took it back. What's the green coat tradition here at Birchwood?
The men's green coat invitational, 46 years this year.
Wow.
Has been a long-standing tradition for the men of Birchwood. It's a fantastic event. Follow that 2 weeks later with the women's Silver Birch, which is another fun event, which is the women's invitational, of course. And 2 big events. We got a lot going on here.
You're going to be with us for each of the 3 nines that we play and showcase, and the Birches is up first. What's the Birches like?
Well, Birches was built in 1974. It was a second course built.
Can you kind of walk us through, not necessarily hole by hole, but just kind of the characteristics of that 9?
Yeah, again, a little more elevation than you'll find on the Farms course, and certainly not as much as on the Woods course. But you start out with a fairly, I wouldn't say easy, dog leg left.
It's a beautiful hole.
Number 1, beautiful hole. And you've got our condo associations on either side. 2's a very fair open par 5, 3's the one over the pond. It's very beautiful. I always recommend an extra club there because you've got to carry the green. I can't give you a favorite hole, but I'm pretty fond of 5 and 6 and 9 here that you'll see, 9 coming in the clubhouse.
Now this guy is the head golf professional at Birchwood Farms, Cole Ketterer, and he will be my playing partner for all 3 of the 9s. Now we just finished the Birches. How do you describe that? This is just a beautiful layout. How do you describe it?
Yeah, so I think the Birches is probably the best test of golf we have here at Birchwood. I think it's a great kind of mix of the Farms and Woods, kind of as you'll see later on. You're kind of working your way through the trees, and you also have some more open holes, and I think it's just a great combination of different types of golf. It's beautiful.
It's so stunning and visually striking, especially we're playing in the morning, so there are long shadows everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And it makes it look like you're in this kind of this different world. By the time you get to the greens, there's some challenge here on the Birches.
Definitely is, yes. There's a bunch of different sectors to the greens. Obviously some are more severe than others, but yeah, those can get pretty tricky.
It's got that almost kind of a Pinehurst feel to it where the cereal bowl is upside down.
Yeah, and kind of a rule of thumb here is grab an extra club for those false fronts. Give yourself a better chance.
Well, you were putting the lights out and driving it forever, and so Cole and I are going to strike a bit of an agreement that on the next 2 nines, he doesn't outdrive me by 70 yards per hole, so you'll have to sign a couple of documents.
Okay, I think I can do that.
We'll see you a little bit later.
Yes,
Thanks.
sir.
Each 9 is completely different. It's got a different personality, a different feel. And the key to this place from a golf standpoint is that it's just a pleasure to come out and play golf on any one of them on any given day. And you would love to come and play every day here.
For me, a big part of it is grandkids. We have a lot of grandkids. We're working on number 8, and they love to come here, and there's so many things for grandkids and families to do here. You can pickleball, you can play tennis, you can golf, you can swim, it's perfect for every age.
There is such a story to tell here at Birchwood Farms. I'm happy to sit down with Paul Morazzo, who is the general manager, and let you help fill in the details of what makes this such a special place, because we're talking membership opportunities, availability, and the chance to join this family.
I think, I used to say it's undiscovered and nobody knows about Birchwood, but truly the secret's out. We've been discovered. It's just a great community. The best thing about Birchwood is the membership. The camaraderie with the members here, the fellowship, true friendships. It's truly one big family. We've got a plethora of members that frankly join this club for the scenery. They live in Birchwood. I mean, they use the club a little bit, but what they were drawn to is the beauty of the community. I think one of the largest attractions for this club is the value. There are clubs, we have members that belong to other clubs, and quite frankly, what they pay in membership is double, or in some cases even triple, than what you pay in this club. So regarding the beauty, the surroundings, the amenities, and the membership, it's a tremendous value.
And then I hear people mentioning the family that is this membership, and they really do become lifelong friends, even if maybe in the winter they live in different parts of the country.
Well said.
How does that all come together like that here? It seems kind of rare and special.
I've never seen anything like it, and I mean that sincerely. I've been in this business, the hospitality business, most of my working life, and I've never seen the camaraderie between people and membership that I see in this club. It's remarkable, and that really is the heart of this club. It's the culture of the club.
Now, part of the lifestyle here at Birchwood Farms is to get you off the golf course, out of the pool, and into activity. And they have a vibrant racket sports culture here, led by the director of rackets. What a cool title. This is Chuck Reisigs. Good to see you. Tell us about your complex here.
Well, we have 9 clay courts, hydro-grid clay courts, beautiful, beautiful system to play with, very soft on the body, and just wonderful to play and just gorgeous in this environment up north. We also have 4 pickleball courts, and we have 4 bocce courts, and our bocce program is also very, very busy. We'll have 125 people out on Sundays for our bocce program.
We could not have drawn up a nicer day for you to help me work on my forehand. So let's see what we can do here. And if in the off chance you spot something that could be improved, please let us all know.
All right, so feet facing me.
Feet facing you.
Yep. Wrist, shoulder.
Have you ever seen footwork like this, by the way? I mean, isn't it pretty nimble?
Yep, we're gonna call that a unit turn.
Right to the bottom of the net. So let's talk about the family activities here, people getting involved in racket sports. What's it like at Birchwood Farms?
Well, we've got junior camps for junior tennis players, and and junior pickleball players even.
Is it a good sign that I've hit more balls either into the net or out of play than I have in play?
Maybe not.
Okay, so we've left the tennis courts and come over to some of the beautiful pickleball courts that they have here at Birchwood Farms. And Lauren Joyner is the pickleball instructor here, and I probably could use some help. She's young and athletic. I would be the opposite of both of those terms. So what's the secret to pickleball? How do we play this game well? There's a lot of people around us involved in some intense competition.
Yeah, so I'd say the biggest key is always keep your eye on the ball. A lot of people are too busy looking at their opponents and not looking at the ball.
All right, Lauren, there's competitive matches taking place on all of these courts around us. So I think it might be time for you and I to have one of those. Who do you think has the best chance of winning in a match between you and me?
You know what? I think that we are 50-50.
I don't think you're telling us the truth, Lauren. But I just got that point, even though she wasn't prepared for that. So always go out on a high, right? We'll be back with more as we continue our visit to the beautiful Birchwood Farms in Harbor Springs. More golf is straight ahead. Welcome back into the show as we continue our special visit to a special place, Birchwood Farms in Harbor Springs. That's northern Michigan for all of you unfamiliar with the Mitten. And this special place has 3 wonderful 9-hole golf courses and so much more. As you can tell by looking around, it is a family destination as a private club, and one that I think after you finish watching this show, you'll probably be thinking, we need to make our way to Harbor Springs. Now, in the meantime, my buddies Colt and Henry, wave to everybody. These 2 young athletes are going to be attempting to score a basket over me, and the first one to do so gets an ice cream. So while we do that, let me introduce you to the lady who's in charge of the membership world here, so you can get a little more insight into what makes this such a special place. Now, when you begin to explore the idea of membership, property ownership, at some point you're going to come in contact with this very nice young lady named Jo Gonzalez. And she is the director of membership, and this is a common site, correct?
That's correct. We have over 16 homes that are planned in this area in Birchwood right now, and a number of them are spec homes, and several of the spec homes that were built last year were sold before they were even finished. So there's definitely something going on here that's real special. I think one of the things that I've learned about Birchwood is that when I first came here, all the elements were here. They just needed to be kind of put together and packaged, and that's really what we did.
Well, the Harbor Springs area is popular amongst a lot of people, both from this state and from neighboring states. What is it about being part of the Birchwood community that's drawing so many of them here?
You know, it's an excellent question, because I ask that question to members, prospective members, when they come. And many times, very consistently, I get the answer they're looking for more amenities, looking for more than golf. And so the pool, the rackets, ski trails, the hiking trails, all those kind of ladder up into a whole. And then the second thing is they're looking for community. They're looking for a sense of community. They're looking for a sense of belonging. They're looking for the social aspect. And that is something that we offer at Birchwood. And that's why one of the things that we always say is that it is more. It is more. We take their own words and we say it is more than just golf.
Well, wait until all these people see the next 9 holes of golf we're about to feature, because there are 27 here at Birchwood Farms. And up next, we head to the 9 that everybody says, you're not going to believe how beautiful it is. Let's head over to the woods. So Cris Cavitt, come on back in, the director of golf here.
Hi, Bill. Good to see you again.
I am excited for this one because so many of your members said, wait till you get to the woods. So what's special about the woods?
Well, the woods is going on 30 years old now. It doesn't match the other 2 courses per se. The woods was dug out straight out of the woods. They moved so many trees and cart paths took forever to put in. Took about 2.5 years before we opened up full time. The elevations that you'll see out here, the views, this is obviously the best view of the lake, but you'll see a lot of things that you won't see on other courses. Right here on number 1 of the woods, from this tee that we're standing on down to the bottom of the fairway, is about a 120-foot drop, and you'll see a lot of that as we go along. It's a friendly course in the sense that once you get in play, generous fairways, but with all the hills on the side, they're forgiving in the fact that you'll get a lot of times that missed shot might end up in a fairway.
I like use of the word forgiving as opposed to demanding, right?
Yep, so, no, we forgive out here.
I like that. There's grace involved in it.
There is.
This first hole, beautiful, catches your breath right from the very beginning. What's number 2 like from tee to green? 2
is a great par 3. Everything falls off to the right. Generous green, but again, there's a carry. There's probably about a 130-yard carry depending on your tee box, of where you end up.
The rest of this woods 9 is so beautiful, especially the par 3s as we step up on these tee boxes that are in the heavens, essentially.
Yeah.
And you have that feeling in multiple places on this 9. Maybe it catches first-timers by surprise. It's stunning.
You know, it is stunning, and the fact that the other two courses, the Farms built in '72 and the Birches in '74, you wouldn't know you're on the same property until you get to the One Woods, and you know, it's a totally different look. It used to be, originally, this was our least favorite for our members back in the day, because it's so different than the other two. Now we can't keep people off it. Now we got to schedule around because it's so well, you know, it's played so often. Right?
And it's just a reminder that this is the definition of up north golf.
That's what it is, up north golf. And as a kid growing up downstate, you know, this was what we came to these destinations, and this is a prime example on the Woods course.
Cole, that is an amazing 9. This is your home.
Yep.
What do you love about the Woods?
So, I mean, one of the best things about the Woods is a little different from the other courses. You're kind of tucked away back into the trees. And I mean, you just kind of get a slice of heaven here in northern Michigan. When the fall comes around, trees start to change colors and it just looks absolutely beautiful. And one of the nice things about the fairways is sometimes they can get a little bit tight, but you have very forgiving rough on the side. Everything will kind of funnel down to the fairway. So, and one of the best kind of visual looking courses that we have here.
From a member demand standpoint, is the Woods the top of the heap right now?
Yes, definitely.
I can see why.
We definitely get the most play here on the Woods. I mean, again, it's got the best visuals, so everybody, they bring guests, family up here, they all want to go play the Woods because it's one of the more enjoyable ones.
Absolutely can see why that would be the case. Now you and I will team up again for the Farms 9 in just a couple minutes, and remember your promise to not outdrive me.
No, I'll try my best.
I love the community. The people. That's what brought us here. That's what keeps us here. Once we became permanent residents in Harbor Springs, the people we have met, the friendships we have made, whether it be through golf or through pickleball or volunteering for something, it's just so refreshing.
The golf course is fantastic. We can play it from different lengths, different skill levels, and it's so much variety, and it's so fun. It's a very playable golf courses. The Woods is absolutely the showcase 9. It absolutely is so pretty. From the first tee shot, because you look to Lake Michigan, you have the view of Lake Michigan, which is just stunning. But my favorite is probably the Birches. It's a little bit old school, a lot of character, and so fun to play.
We've been showcasing the overall excellence of life and fun in golf at Birchwood Farms. And as anybody knows who's ever been a part of a club, the culinary side is really what makes it extra special, because it's around the table at lunch or at dinner where those friendships are formed, where bonds are developed. It's where fellowship takes place. And you'll be happy to know that at Birchwood Farms, they've got the culinary side completely dialed in, largely thanks to a great team led by executive chef Rob Antoine. And you have covered this table with things that have me very, very hungry. Will you take us on a little tour?
Yeah. Here we have the Lake Superior walleye, the red pepper coulis, sweet corn succotash, and smashed Yukon Gold potatoes. We have the shrimp Lenny, Michigan staple, crab stuffed shrimp wrapped in bacon. We have the 12-ounce New York strip from Fairway Packing, smoked Gouda gratin potatoes with a red wine demi. And then we have the planked whitefish, Lake Superior whitefish, Duchess potato, and spinach stuffed tomato crown.
Well, Chef, thank you for putting all of this together. I know it represents just a small sampling of a very expansive menu, both for dinner and for lunch. And there's a reason why this whitefish is in front of me. I've had the privilege of playing golf around the world, eating far too much food around the world, and I'm going to tell you this straight up. I have not found any whitefish better than this anywhere at any time. And so what's going to happen next is we're going to take a quick break. We've got more golf still to come and more story of Birchwood Farms. But I need some time to dig into this whitefish because it is the best I have ever had. We'll continue with more from Birchwood Farms straight ahead. And welcome back into the show as we continue our really cool visit to a place called Birchwood Farms in Harbor Springs, Michigan, a club that, well, you need to see for yourself. I'm out here with my buddies Colt and Henry. We have a little contest going here at the fishing hole. Biggest fish gets the ice cream, boys.
I'm not falling for that again.
Oh, that's right. They were with me earlier at the pool. Well, while we try to find the biggest possible fish in this pond, let's head over to the tee box for our final featured course. We did the Birches earlier. We did the woods in the middle of the program, and now it's time to tee it up on the Farms.
Well, the Farms is our original course. 1972, took about a year and a half before we built the Birches in 74. But it's a real member-friendly course.
And so, since this is the last time you and I will chat about golf here at Birchwood Farms, you've got this incredible 27 holes and then so much more for your membership.
Oh gosh.
So can you kind of speak to the balance of life and family fun and just being together here?
I've been fortunate, and I mean that sincerely, to be here 29 years. I started as assistant then. The membership is so diverse. You know, it's people that we see twice a year, 3 times a summer or something. There's people this is their permanent home. The amenities speak for themselves. You know, we've got more younger members joining with kids, grandkids. It's a win-win. I mean, once they see the property, it's hard for them not to join.
You've got a little slice of paradise here.
Big slice of paradise.
Okay, so you have now schooled me for about 27 holes, closing out with this Woods 9. What do you like about this 9?
So the Farms here, first course that we had built here, and as you can kind of tell, it's a much more traditional feel as far as everything's right out in front of you, fairly straightforward. And so again, it's not an overly difficult golf course, pretty forgiving off the tee, and the greens are on the bigger side. So it's just an enjoyable course if you have a little bit of time, go out and fly around. So
yeah, this one doesn't feel constricted at all. You can just let it rip and you'll probably be okay unless you visit some of the neighboring residential communities.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so very forgiving. Lots of room outside the fairways, which is very nice. Greens can get a little bit tricky, but they're all in good shape, so
they are. Fun. When you describe each of the 9s to somebody in 1 or 2 sentences, start with the Birches.
Yeah, so the Birches, I think the Birches is a great combination of the feel on the Farms and the feel of the woods. You're kind of going through the trees a little bit, but not quite as much as on the woods. Again, the Farms, very traditional style, everything out in front of you, pretty forgiving, very enjoyable golf course. And the woods is just kind of, that's the visual one. That's the one that everybody wants to go play, get pictures on.
Other than the fact that you continually violated our agreement to not outdrive me by 70 or more yards, I enjoyed playing with you. Thanks so much.
That was a pleasure.
When we first came to look at the house, what sold me is I looked over to the right and I saw a trail leading into the woods, and that was right by the driveway of our house. And so that was a seller for me. If I can walk out of my front door and go for a hike in the woods, I'm in heaven.
So you don't need golf clubs in your hands to love it up here?
Nope, not at all.
But you do. I do. So let's talk about the golf experience here at Birchwood. How good is it?
27 holes, championship golf course. We've got so much diversity on the golf courses. Like we've got the original 18 plus a new 9. They're all a little bit different. There's challenging holes on all of them. The greens are really difficult to read, great speed. It's up north golf.
This very cool story about Birchwood also has a charitable component to it. Why is it important for this club to give back to the local community through the Outreach Fund?
Well, it was started 15 years ago, and we felt a need to give back to the community because we're kind of outside of it, and we thought if we could get people to give to the local organizations, they'd realize that we care about where we live and we want to take care and give back to the community. And we focus on family and housing and school and just the general community. We've given to Habitat for Humanity, we've given to a lot of food pantries, we've given to a lot of school issues, and it's part of who Birchwood is, and we're very proud of it.
So in our final couple of moments here at Birchwood Farms, Paul Morazzo joins me again. One final word of invitation from you to everybody watching who has been blown away by what they've seen throughout the course of the program.
You know, I think everybody's looking for a place to belong, and Birchwood is just that. It's a community that truly supports, looks out for its fellow membership, supports its membership, and the amenities, you can't beat them. They're absolutely outstanding. So it's just welcoming. Birchwood has land, and there's not a lot of land left in this area. and it's affordable here at Birchwood. You can come in, you can build a home and become a member of one of the best clubs in the country.
Over the course of the program today, you've heard words used like family and fellowship and community, great golf and really good food, and a place where you want to spend maybe the rest of your life. That's Birchwood Farms. And so, on behalf of the entire family here, my final encouragement is for you to come to Northern Michigan and check this place out for yourself. We'll look forward to seeing you in Harbor Springs at a special place called Birchwood Farms.